Hi, this is Miranda Ham. The date is November 24th, 2019. Here's my card. And this is my video presentation for Module 8 prior to the midterm. The organ system that I chose to do for this presentation is the muscular system. I've always been very interested in the muscular system. I've been an athlete most of my life. I've dealt with a lot of different muscular injuries, so I've always just been very interested in learning about it. And also it really goes, it's going to be very important for my future career as a orthotis and prosthetis, because that's muscular function is very important in that field. So that is why I chose to do that. So clinicians that deal with the muscular system most are normally orthopedists. They can also be sports medicine physicians if there's an injury related to sports of the muscles. Also rheumatologists can deal with the muscular system if there's an autoimmune disease that's affecting the muscles, but for the most part it's orthopedists. And surgeons who deal with the muscular system most are orthopedic surgeons. They tend to do things like repairing muscles and tendons that have been torn and things like that. So they are the ones that deal with the muscular system most. So for this presentation, the organ that I chose to focus on was the biceps femoris, which is part of the hamstring group. It's in the posterior portion of the thigh. It's posterior to the femur. The biceps femoris is inferior to the hip joint, and it is superior to the knee joint. It originates at the ischial tuberosity, along with the other hamstring muscles, the semitendinosus and semimembranosus, and it inserts at the head of the fibula on the lateral portion, just inferior to the knee. It is a parallel muscle, so all the muscle fibers run kind of longitudinally, parallel kind of with the femur. There's no convergence or anything like that. It's just a parallel muscle. It has a short head and a long head. The long head runs kind of all the way down the posterior portion of the thigh, and the short head is just kind of at the bottom portion of that, the inferior portion of that. The long head is innervated by the sciatic nerve, and the short head is innervated by the common fibular nerve. So the main function of the biceps femoris is to flex the knee and extend the hip joint, which is very important while walking, running, and doing any sort of other exercise activities. Additionally, the short head in particular is in charge of laterally rotating the lower leg with respect to the knee, which is also very important with mobility. So that's it for my presentation. Thank you very much for listening, and have a nice evening.